Good morning, everyone. Peace upon you all by the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. How are you, girls? I hope you are all okay. Today is Sunday, 20th of December 2020, 5th of Jamad al Awwal 1442. Today, the title is Revision, Summary, Grammar, Worksheet. We're going to work on the worksheet to finish our exercises. Then we have very important outcomes that we have to accomplish for today. Recall and revise the rules in the summary. Do the given exercise on the worksheet. Okay? Now, last time we have finished exercise 4 and 5. We've reached to exercise 6. The question says, complete the sentence with the correct past form of the verb. Sue wasn't hungry, so she anything, and we have the verbs between brackets not eat. What are we going to write? Of course, we're going to write what? Simple past. So she, can we say no, of course not. She will say didn't eat. So she didn't eat anything. So she didn't eat anything. Number 2. In 1994, I gave you the exact time. In 1994, he in a small town in Poland, and the verb work. So we're going to write what? Simple past, of course. Excellent, work. We're going to write the verb work in the past. Worked. It's a regular verb, okay? Number 3, while Tom read, Emily watched the documentary on TV. What? While, it's a keyword for the past continuous. So we're going to say, while Tom was reading, Emily was, we have parallel actions. Emily was watching, okay, TV, documentary on TV, okay? When number 4, when I wake up this morning, it rained outside. After when we have simple past. When I woke up this morning, it was, okay, raining. It was raining. Deal number 5. He an email to his friend last week. What is it? Excellent. He wrote an email because last week. Okay, he wrote an email, okay, to his friend last week. Now look at number 7. Join these sentences by using after or before. Change the verb if necessary. We have the first sentence. It's A, Ahmed left his house. B, he ate his breakfast. So we are going to join them in one sentence by using the word after or before. So we're going to say Ahmed left his house after he had eaten his breakfast. Okay? Deal? Now, let's move to question number 8. Choose the correct alternative. Look at number 8. We have number 1. The pronunciation of the sound ed in the word finished. Is it A, it, or B, id, or cd, okay, it, or cd? Of course, finished. It will be what? Yes, excellent. It will be it. Okay, number A. It. Deal? Or without this? Okay. Number 2. The pronunciation of the sound ed in the word started is A, it, or it, or id, or cd. Started. Of course, it's B. It is B. Okay. Number 3. The pronunciation of the sound ed in the word played is it, id, or it, or d, d. It will be for what? Played. Of course, it is C. Okay, C. let's move to question number 9. Complete these sentences with some or any. Number 1, excuse me, I need information about the flight to Boston. What do you want? Some or any? Of course, you know that some goes with the affirmative sentences. So we're going to write some information. Okay, number 2. Paul wants to buy some new shoes. Yes, we said that we can. Sub goes with the countable and uncountable nouns. Number 3A. Do you have any coins for the bus? Number 3, by the way, any is written. Okay, it's done for you by mistake, of course. No, I don't have any. Okay, I don't, because any with the negative form, with the negative order the question. Number 4, our teacher didn't give us not, okay, any homework yesterday. Okay, because our teacher didn't give us, it's negative. Number 5, I don't have paper. I don't have what? Any. But Mary has what? Has some, of course. Number 5, we're going to write first any, and the second one some. But Mary have some. Okay, is it clear for you? No. Now, number 6, Mr. Brown has questions he wants to ask you. What do you think, some or any? Of course, it's what? Some questions he wants to ask you. Okay, number 7, I bought and sugar at the supermarket. I bought. Of course, it's what? Some milk and some sugar. Okay, some milk and some sugar at the supermarket. Deal? Now, let's move to question number 10. Fill in the gaps with much or many. We said much for the uncountable nouns, okay, for large quantities, and many for countable nouns for large quantities also. So we say, number 1, how people are there in that house. Do we say how many people or how much? What do you think? Of course, how many? Of course, excellent. How many people are there in this house? In that house, sorry. Number 2, there are 2 students in the library. 2 what? Students is what? Countable, of course. So we're going to write many students are there. Number 3, how oil do you use in your cake? Oil. Do you think it's much or many? Countable or uncountable? Yes, excellent. Of course, it's uncountable, so we're going to write much oil. Okay. Number 4, we don't drink coffee. Much or many? Excellent. Of course, much coffee, because it's uncountable. Thank you. Number 5, how bracelets are you wearing? Bracelets. Do you know what is bracelet? This one. This is bracelet. How many bracelets do you wear or are you wearing? Sorry. So we are going to say many because you can count them. Bracelets. Okay. Number 6, there are restaurants on that street that sell hot dogs. What do you think? Yes, of course. How many restaurants? Yes. How many restaurants? Because restaurants is countable noun. Okay. Number 7, how sugar would you like in your tea? How what? Yes, excellent. Sugar is uncountable. How much sugar do you like in your tea? Okay. Number 8, how bananas are there in that basket? What do you think? How many bananas? How many bananas are there in that basket? Number 9, I don't like many vegetables. Number 9, what do you think? I don't like many vegetables. Okay. And I'm going to stop here to clean the board and return back to you. Okay, girls? Please wait for me. Now let's move to question number 11. Choose the correct alternative. We have I ate a little or a few soup for dinner. What do you think? Soup, is it countable or uncountable? Yes, of course, it's uncountable. We are going to write a little. Excellent. A little. 1 minute. A little. Okay, a little. Okay, number 2. There aren't much or a lot of eggs in the refrigerator. We have aren't. It means that the eggs are countable. We cannot put much because it's countable. So we are going to write a lot of. A lot of. Okay, number 3. There are much or a lot of students. What do you think? There are. Yes, excellent. A lot of, because students are countable. A lot of. Okay. Number 4. We like a little or a few jelly in our toast. Jelly, it's what? It's an uncountable. So we're going to say a little. Okay. A little. Deal? Number 5. I buy a little or a few bananas every week. Bananas, it's what? Countable. So we're going to write a few. Excellent. A few. That's correct. Number 6. Eating many or a lot of sweets is unhealthy. Eating many sweets or a lot of sweets. What do you think? Eating a lot of sweets is what? Is unhealthy. Okay, let's move to question number 12. It's about relative pronouns. Complete these sentences with a relative pronoun from the box. Okay, number 1, we have we have in the box, we have where, when, who, that, whose, and which. Okay, number 1, the doctor examined the patient was very nice. What do you say about for the doctor? Yes, excellent. Who? We are going to write who. Okay, number 1, the doctor who examined the patient was very nice. Number 2, stay with me after 1 second. Number 2, I live in Canada. Is a densely populated country. What do you say? Excellent. Which is densely populated? Yes, which is. Okay, which is. Number 3, Lee teaches a class of students. Native language is not English. What do you think? It's what it is? Yes, whose native language is not English. Whose native language is not English. Excellent. Yes. Number 3, whose native language is not English. Okay. Number 4, Dan says he will always remember the day. We have the day. Which one of the previous words? Of course, it's what? When. Excellent. When he first started school. Number 4, when he started, the day when he started, he first started school. Number 5, that's the drawer where or which or that I keep my jewelry. What do you think? What do you think? Number 5. Excellent. Yes, where? Yeah. Where I. Okay, where I keep my jewelry. The town I used to live is not very big. The town, number 6, the town I used to live is not very big. What do you think? It's a place, town. Yes, of course. Yes, where? Yes, good job. Where? Okay. Number 7. Number 7. The people house I'm staying at are very kind to me. What do you think? Who or whose? Yes, excellent. We say the people whose house I'm staying at are very kind to me. So we're going to write whose. I'm going to write whose. Okay, number 8. Number 8, 1 minute. I need a coat will keep me warm in the winter. We can say what? That or which? What do you think? Come on. We can say that or which. That or which. Both are correct, okay? Deal? Now, let's move to exercise 13. Exercise 13. Fill in the blanks with either some or any. We need some oranges or any. What do you think? Of course, excellent, some, because we don't have any negative or not here. So we're going to write some oranges. Some oranges. Number 2. You can't buy some or any notebooks from this shop. Of course, any. Excellent, because we have the negative, we have not. Number 3, we haven't got milk at the moment. What? We haven't got any. Excellent, not some, because some with the affirmative sentences. We haven't got any milk at the moment. Number 4, Peter has bought some. Excellent, some new pens. Yes, some. Excellent job. Thank you very much. Let's move to exercise 14. We have fill in the blanks with either a little or a few. He speaks French, so we were able to find a nice room in Perth. What do you think? A little French or a few? Is French the language is countable or uncountable? Of course, excellent. So we're going to write a little French, okay? Number 2, there are only apples in the box. A few or a little? Excellent, a few, it's countable. So we're going to put for apples, a few apples, okay? Number 3, we need bread for breakfast. Do we say a little bread or a few bread? What do you think? Is bread countable or uncountable? Of course, it's uncountable. So I'm going to write what? A little bread, okay? Let's move to question number 15. Fill in the blanks with either much or many. I haven't got time. Much or many? What do you think? Much. Excellent. Yes, I haven't got much time, because time is uncountable. Number 2, how time does the roof need to be repaired? Also what? Many or much? Yes, excellent. How much time also? How much time does the roof need to be prepared? Number 3, you can have as chocolates as you want. As many chocolates or as much chocolates? What do you think? What do you think? Stay with me. Stay with me. Now here we say, you know that chocolate is not countable. So I think this is here is we use chocolate. It's uncountable. So we're going to put much chocolate. Number 1, it's okay. I haven't got much time. How much time does the roof? And 3, also much chocolate. Okay. We're going to write also much chocolate. I think the S here is by mistake. It's not correct. Number 4, you can stay for us as days as you want. You know that days it's countable. So we're going to write as many as you want. Number 5, there aren't large eggs left. Many, of course, because eggs it's countable. Many large eggs left. Number 6, you won't be able to see a country in a week. You won't be able to see many or much a country in a week. No, much country in a week. 1 minute, there is something missing here. Stay with me, please. Now look, girls, sentence number 6. You won't be able to see, of course, country is not a. We are going to remove a and write RIES, okay, in a week. So we're going to write many countries, okay? Please correct them on your worksheet, because we don't have a for singular, and here we are putting the countable nouns here, which are plural. So we're going to put here many countries in a week. That's correct. You won't be able to see many countries in a week, okay? I'm going to, please forgive me, I'm going to go for a while, erase the board and return back to you, okay? Now we've reached to the last question, exercise 16. Join these sentences with using who, which, when, where, or why, okay? Number 1, Omar is my Arabic teacher. Full stop, his exams are difficult. Between brackets, whose. We're going to join the two sentences in one sentence using the word whose or the little pronoun whose. We say, Omar is my Arabic teacher, okay? We're going to put now what? The little pronoun whose. Whose, we're going to what? Look at me. We omit the full stop and his. whose exams, okay, where to put it here, are difficult, okay, are difficult. Deal? Okay? Let's go to number 2. I love my school. I learn many things in it. You have to put where in the question. So we say, I love my school. Look at me. We're going to omit the full stop and join the sentence using where. I love my school where I learn, okay, learn many things. Okay? And this is all for today. We have reached to the end of the summary and the worksheet. We have finished all the exercises, inshallah. We accomplished our important outcomes. We recalled the main rules and revised them all in the summary. And we also did the given exercises in the worksheet. Thank you very much for being with me. May Allah bless you and your parents. Please forgive me for anything if I was angry or something about you, because I love you all, believe me. Thank you very much. See you inshallah later. Goodbye.